insanity. That is the state of being seriously mentally ill or suffering from intense madness, or could also mean extreme foolishness or irrationality. Depends on what you're looking for in the dictionary. You could also use the quote from Far Cry 3 or most Narcotics Anonymous, where it comes doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, expecting different results, or expecting shit to change, but again, it's all a matter of perspective. But if you're a man on the internet that has been around for 15 years, constantly begging for money, constantly talking shit about everyone and everything relating to gaming or any type of media, as well as being in a very, very toxic relationship and also trying to keep someone in a very toxic relationship, then hoo boy, this man has certainly become unhinged the past few days, due to the fact that people have come after him multiple times, inciting drama, as well as bringing out the truth. But Phil doesn't want the truth, because what he says is gospel.
Beaver Bother, you're permanently banned, and you're not coming back.
Well, we're off to a great fucking start. Banned!
So don't ask to come back. Within the first 5 minutes of me unbanning you this morning...
Yeah, my god, this is so fucking great. So apparently he went on his stupid podcast talking about the same shit over and over, talking about how we shouldn't talk about drama. This is a chill, interactive moment, a stream, podcast. Everything is chill and meaningful. But then all of a sudden, there's drama. And he had to ban people. Oh my god, where's my cross?
You literally said, is the vestry continuing? Is Jinx gonna be here? Is Jinx gonna contribute? Fuck you. Why am I toxic?
You immediately assume that all these people that you ban are like fucking children, when in reality, that's what you are. You're just a fucking child in a 41-year-old melted skin sack of a man's body, and you're just expecting everything to be handed to you on a silver fucking plate. Meanwhile, Jesus is on the cross, and he's dying for our sins. When can we have you up there, dying up there, because degenerates like you belong on the cross? I don't know where I was going with that.
You're gone. That's literally my point, what I was making this morning. Not your place. I unbanned you because you said that you would apologize for acting stupid, and within the 5 minutes of you being here, you did it again. You're gone. Goodbye. So long. Toodles. Good riddance.
You know, I could say a lot of other shit that could be as well as like goodbye, but coming from Phil, all this is just anytime drama is mentioned, even if he instigates the drama in the first fucking place, with Stuttering Craig, how he told him to go fuck himself in an email from Craig, but Craig proved the emails. He proved them wrong. Phil is essentially that guy that's the trust me bro, this is the news, deal with it. Meanwhile, us detractors and many other people, we're just sitting here going, really? He really seriously did this? Oh my god, I'm not even fully awake, and this is just waking me the fuck up right now.
And Bloomkit did his second super chat. Thank you for these super chats, Bloomkit. He says, ignore people starting drama. I know it's hard. You end up being this stuff to way more people. Oh, I didn't even say bring.
So essentially, here's where I kind of call this super chat to be fucking stupid, though. Due to the fact that Phil is the one he's talking about drama constantly. It never goes away with him. He has to bring up drama just so he can weed out people to ban. And anytime someone brings up drama or talks about detractor content, immediately picks them off. Immediately sends them to the ban world. But meanwhile, he's sitting there talking about drama 24/7, but if someone calls that out, oh, you're banned. You're fucking banned. Oh, I could be the hypocrite on my own channel. Oh my god.
Here's the thing, Bloomkit, alright? I know, alright, as a content creator, with the amount of idiots out there who just literally will make drama out of anything I say and do, I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't.
That's the thing with that, though, Phil. It's shit that you fucking say. Everything that you say, people will talk about it. Because it's so fucking unhinged. You're like going off. Yesterday, you went off saying that detractors have a fucking secret Discord talking shit about you. Saying that Jinx is a fucking Keemstar op. Trying to get you to get money. And then all these chargebacks. What the fuck, bro? Man, my fucking god. 3 things that I need. I already have 2 of those. Contemplation and cigarettes, but I don't have the fucking coffee. man, I think I need more of it just so I can get through this. God.
If I never had a segment addressing the support this week, and Jinx in particular doing that support, it would always be an elephant in the room.
Phil, this is the reason why we say, I'm the one that's saying it the most, but this is the reason why I'm telling you to get rid of the fucking tip skull. Shit like this is why. No one needs to know about it. You can call that, fine. I will give you that. Here, here. Where's something I can give you? Here's this vape pen. There, hold on to that. That is essentially your fucking way of saying, I can talk about it if I want to. But I'm going to take it right back from you because you bring it up every single time. You bring up all this support that you're getting. When someone calls it out, you get butthurt. And you grab Jinx. You go like, no, don't talk to my boyfriend like that. My boyfriend, he should be protected by all this. And meanwhile, you're just sweating grease onto Jinx, and he's just like, why me?
We'd always have people coming into this chat talking about it constantly. And then if I say stop, they're like, oh, well, I didn't know.
Pot is definitely, goddamn, how many kettles have the pot fucked yet?
How would I know? Right? Now I've addressed it. Now the topic's out there, it's done. And people know the rules, and it's that simple, right?
Oh, yeah, it's so simple, yet you talk about drama all the goddamn time. You say that people shouldn't talk about it, but you do it anyway. Put this way, if you were in a stream and this was the rule, you would have been banned 10 times over.
It's like, if I didn't bring it up, it would just be bad. And if I bring it up, oh, well, now people will talk about it. Well, guess what? They were talking about it anyway.
You brought it up a lot, and you're going to be like, oh, everyone else was already talking about it, so I have to talk about it. No, you talk about it. And then when people come to you with all this bullshit, you take it at face value. Meanwhile, if detractors say anything about you, or Craig says anything about you, you take it with like the tiniest grain of salt. Even if they have evidence to prove your ass wrong, you still take it with a grain of salt and be like, just ignore them. They're just talking out of their ass. That's not real. They're deep fakes.
All right? But here's the truth. It's all about what's on my streams and off my streams. Okay? And here's what I mean by that. We just talked about it. Correct? The topic is done. No, literally the topic is done.
It will never be done with you. Because like I said, we're a tumor. Every time you don't bring up the detractors, the tumor throbs in your head constantly. Seething with pain. But as soon as you mention us, the pain slowly subsides. It goes away just for a temporary bit until your day off. Then you sit there in your bed at night, restless because you're paranoid. You're scared. Every time you say something that a detractor does, you're projecting what you do. Every single time. The Discord, you have one, and this is exactly what you're doing. Wondering if Jinx is ever going to appear again to give you money. If all the other old paypigs came around, we'll give you money again. It's sad that is the life that you're living right now. Due to the fact that you're such a fucking narcissist, so paranoid of losing everything within your 15-year legacy. It is truly sad that is how you have to live your life.
But now, all the white noise outside my streams, all the echo chamber of drama idiots will now be talking about it. I don't care.
Says the one that's bringing it up constantly.
Okay? I don't care. I don't care what any moron outside of this stream says or does about anything on this stream.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that at night. Yeah, keep just lying to yourself. Maybe it'll help you sleep better at night, but in reality, it won't.
At all. I don't give two shits about any of it.
Stop with the fucking head wiggle, you fucking autist.
I don't. What I care about is what happens here on my stream, in my content, between us. That's it.
Anytime someone donates on your stream, you make it into a big fucking like fiesta. You make a big celebration about it. Jinx just gave me a $150 tip. Oh my god. But hey, guys, stop telling Jinx to give me money. Come on, guys. People other than Jinx can donate, you know. Down there where my tip goal is. Right here. Give me money. Right here. I need the money.
This is my realm of internet content creation existence.
Here's the thing with that, though. Even though you're about to say, you understand? No, Phil. Even though that realm is the creativity process, which you don't have any creativity, what am I saying? It is your content creation area. Outside of the internet, you cannot control. Anyone can say anything about anybody. You cannot control that at all. Stop thinking that you can.
Understand? This is what I can control. I can't stop any other fucking mouth-drooling idiot, any opportunistic jackass from trying to get popularity, from trying to get money, from trying to get riding my coattails, and trying to turn something that I said or did into drama.
You brought this upon yourself, though. Nobody cares about getting popular from your fat ass. Nobody gives a shit. They just make the content because they fucking enjoy it. Ah, God, man. What more can I say, really? You want to be like, oh, people are making money off of the drama that comes from me. Phil, you've done the same fucking shit. When your friend T died, you made money off of it. When John and Howard made that video about you and you reacted to it with 6 parts, maybe 8, I forget. Text me, can tell me if I'm wrong or not. You made money off of that. When Leanna was in the hospital and you told that fucking pathetic story, you made money off of it. Every time you have an emergency that is around your own misery, you make money off of it. Like I keep saying, misery is a business, and it always will be.
I can't stop that, you understand? What I can do is ignore it.
Yeah, you can ignore it, huh? Explain it to all the channels that you try to get taken down. We're waiting for that answer, Phil.
Because I don't give 2 fucks about losers. And anyone who does that, in my mind, is a fucking loser.
Projection is truly strong with you. Do you think that we go on fucking streams every single time begging for money? Do you think that we have a loser wife that doesn't want to proceed or advance with her life? Same with you? No. We have better lives than you. And you will never, ever truly admit to that. Our lives are better than yours, and you're projecting your own sadness and insecurities onto detractors. So, you're trying to offend me, Phil, but I'm just sitting around laughing at your own chaos.
They have absolutely nothing to add to this planet but drama.
Yeah, tell that to my girlfriend. Tell that to my family. Tell that to every friend I've had along the way. Tell that to them, Phil. Just tell that to them. Oh, right, you can't because you're afraid of confrontation because you're such a little pussy.
They can't actually support any kind of a positive community themselves without bringing down others in the process.
Who have I brought down in my life? Who have I taken down with my life with my negativity? Nobody.
So, I don't care about those people. They can go fuck themselves. You understand, Bloomkit? So, I know what you're saying. Oh, this will cause more drama. It doesn't matter what I do, it causes drama. However...
Yeah, you don't care what it does, but in the end, it causes more drama. As sad as you want to say that, Phil, it really, really does. And you refuse to admit that. You know that you're causing drama, so that way people can talk more and more about you. You're trying to keep yourself relevant by talking about drama. Everyone else can see it but you.
If I ignore it and I don't address it, it's completely meaningless.
Then why are you getting riled up about it, Phil?
They can stay in their own streams, their own communities, their Discord servers, their forums, their Reddits, wherever the fuck they are, and they can literally circle jerk themselves into oblivion. I don't give a fuck what they do.
I really need my boyfriend Chill Murray right now because, he actually is a good friend. And same thing with Raven. Like, all these people that I have met in this community have been accepting of what I do. And they could call me the fuck out. And the people that have come to my channel, both old subscribers and new subscribers that actually look at my content, I appreciate it. Because they actually can give me advice on things. If I say something in a video that I had no idea ever existed, they will tell me in the comments. I allow criticism on my channel. You don't. But for any new subscriber that has come to my channel within the past few weeks, welcome. For anyone that is a new subscriber recently, like they subscribe to this channel now, welcome. This is the madness that I have to deal with on an everyday basis.
They don't affect me and my streams. You understand? You see? I'm just going to be here having fun, having a chill time, interacting with my audience, and we're good.
No, you're not good, because every single time you have to look to your left and lean and ban people. You have to look to your left hoping that Jinx will come in with that fucking $150. You look in there hoping for someone to give you money. That's all you look for. You don't give a shit about chill and interactive like streams. You don't care about conversation. You seem the kind of person that if someone else is having a conversation, you would get right in the middle of that. It's like, hey guys, talk about me. Talk about me. You know, talk about me. I'm more important than everything else, guys. Your conversation that you're having is more important. Oh, no, fuck that. I'm more important. That's how you act every single time. If they don't talk about you or the game that you're playing, the conversation is meaningless in your chat. Like I said before, to anyone that is a fan of Phil's, how can you tolerate that shit?
None of this nonsense outside of the stream should ever affect us. And we have a strict policy. Don't bring it up on my streams. I don't care what another moron is doing. The moment someone comes, did you know that this guy is streaming you and saying this? This guy's going to do this with you? I don't give two flaming shits.
Well, way to call out all the people that restream your content, and way to call out Stuttering Craig, really. I know that's who he's calling out here. Same with Keemstar. He will drop names when he wants to, but if he's trying to make a point, a quote-unquote point, he will never name drop because he'll never have the evidence. He doesn't have anything to back up his claims at all. It's always, trust me, bro, this is truth.
About those people. I am so far past dealing with their bullshit and drama. I don't want to get sucked into it. I have my own shit I'm dealing with in my personal life. In addition to maintaining a full-time business here, I don't have time for their kitty shits.
Like I said before, explain to the channels that you tried to get taken down, Phil. You have time to do that shit. You have time to play WWE Champions and jerk off Hulk Hogan. But you want to sit there playing the fucking victim, saying, but I don't have time for that, guys. I have a stream to maintain. I have a business to maintain. I have a wife that I need to get DoorDash for her or else she'll divorce me. God damn, that DoorDash bill is looking mighty high today.
Because they're little shitheads who cannot have any kind of a successful run on the internet without bringing down others. Done with it.
Phil, I do not give a shit if I become successful or not. At the end of the day, this is just a hobby. I'm not reveling in that. If other people can actually see my content and they actually are friends of mine and they can call me out anytime, I'm happy with that. I'm happy in the community that I am now. I'm happy in the relationship that I'm in now. I'm happy with everything that I have going on in my life. I deal with stresses too, but the problem is that you put your stresses onto everybody else. You put money and financial strife onto everybody else, expecting for that handout every single time. So the difference between me and you, Phil, is that I actually have my life together. You don't. You have no purpose. You think that you do creating content, but you really don't.
I'm done with those kind of people. I already told you guys, I don't think anyone out there would ever give me a fair shake. So
Again, Phil, we all have given you a fair shake. You're just a toxic asshole.
I don't care. All I care about is this.
Yeah, me and you, Phil. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Phil. God, those fucking... Look at these eyes. They're fucking dead. He has dead serial killer eyes, yet he thinks he's being charming and funny. Like, oh God. It's really disturbing. Like, this is what the eyes of a narcissist looks like. Someone who is very sociopathic. Even though he doesn't think that he's a sociopath, he really is.
You and me having a good time on streams, our conversations, our social interactions, our fun, and the gameplay that comes there, that's it. I don't want to hear about anything else outside my stream. Literally doesn't exist to me.
Yeah, it does, because someone will bring it up, or if we're in the algorithm, you'll see it. So, hi, Phil.
It's a black hole of shit. Let them fucking sit there in their turd-infested toilets forever. Let them fester. I don't give a shit about them. I'm not entertaining any of their bullshit, all right?
You do it every single time. You'll always bring up a meme that a detractor brings up. So, yes, you do look at our content, Phil.
I don't want to hear about it. I'm laying down the law. You come in here and you derail the stream talking about shit from outside the stream, you're gone. It's always been the rules. You can't bring up detractor content. Well, guess what? People have basically been doing it a lot, and I've been kind of lax. Well, that's my fault, and now it's time to lay down the law. I'm not putting up with that shit. I'm just not.
You were never chill when it came to detractor content. You've been that way for a long fucking time. If someone brings up Secret Limited, you go on a fucking tirade about Secret Limited. If someone brings up It's a Gundam, you go crazy about it. Same thing with Mr. Mediker, or excuse me, Mr. Matoker. I don't understand why the fuck you call these names wrong? Like, are you really that slow in the head? He has said his name is Mr. Medicare, but you say Matoker, Retsupre, Retsuperi. God, like, still, the point remains, you bring them up regardless.
So please understand, that's how we're going moving forward. It's a pretty baseline rule. It's pretty simple. I don't want to hear any other shit from these idiots. I can say whatever I want on my streams as long as we just focus on what's going on my streams.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, Phil, but anytime that happens and it's worth of major quality, expect me to make another video about it, Phil.
I don't care about what every other moron on the planet reacts to it. Fuck them.
Yeah, but you're still caring about it. It gets a rise out of you. It always does. It riles you up. That's the reason why you're mad about it.
Who the fuck cares about what they have to say?
You do, apparently. You're still talking about it.
It's us, man. We're having a good time on the streams. That's all that matters.
No. You're not having a good time. No one is. No one is having a good time here. As long as you get money, then you're having a good time.
This right here, this chill experience, this fun, the fact that we can separate ourselves from the drama of real life and come to a stream and have a good social interaction and have a great positive time with games. That's what this has always been about since day one.
No, it has not. All for you. All you cared about is making money from it. Because in the very beginning, you were trying to make money. Like, in the very, very beginning, back in 2008, fine, you weren't doing it to make money. But in 2010, that's all that it cared about, was money, money, money. And every single time you made money, you were happy and gloating about it. Saying that everyone else is trying to be like you or trying to take your success. Phil, nobody cares about what your definition of success is. You having a chill, interactive stream with your audience and barely making any money until Jinx gives you that $150.
Not all the bullshit everyone else says about it, but what we're doing together here. So fuck them, and let's focus on us. I don't give a shit what they have to say.
Yes, you do. You still bringing it up.
I can address Jinx and support on a stream and not have to worry about what the fuck these morons are going to say because they are so insignificant to anything important to us. You know?
Then why can't anyone else bring up Jinx or the vests, huh? They can't bring it up, but you can? I don't know. This whole thing smells like bullshit.
Understand? Insignificant. They don't exist. They're like a flea on your ass. You scratch it, get it off. You move on with your life.
Yeah, but that flea will always be at your ass. There will be multiple fleas on your ass because you don't really shower like you say that you do. And while you do so, just take a sip of your mashed potato water, chew on it, and just shut the fuck up. You know, the whole thing with him talking about drama, it always astounds me that he can talk about drama anytime he wants, and now he's actually believed that he could talk about anything that he wants, but he doesn't seem to understand there's a statute of limitations to what he can talk about. So he proceeded as normal to talk about just whatever he wanted to talk about. Doesn't matter if it was drama or the vest streak. Yet his favorite fucking paypig decided to swing by and drop off money.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort. Tell you, drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip.
I love that fucking song.
So this one is actually from Jinx. Now listen to this.
Thanks, Jinx. Thanks, OIC.
Jinx says the following. I understand you're being skeptical. I remember all these backstabbing bastards. You have to be some kind of a special kind of entitled child mentality to demand something of the person you're supporting. But listen, I'm an adult. I don't want to control anything. I enjoy your gameplay and streams, and I support when I can. I'm not mad at all. I would be skeptical too.
He's talking about all the other paypigs that actually donated to him a lot. King Tut was one of them. He would always contribute a shitload of money and a shitload of member bobs back when he was on Twitch. But later on, Tut actually asked him to do something. Phil didn't like that. Neither did King Tut, and then he fucked off on the face of the planet. Nobody knows what happens to King Tut. So, whatever King Tut is doing now, I hope it's somewhat successful. Hope he's not giving him money to another streamer.
I'm glad you understand, Jinx. I really am. You have to understand this is not something personal whatsoever. You know, this is me being real. I've been down this path before of people kind of just showing up out of nowhere, contributing out of nowhere. It's unexpected, and it looks very positive, and everyone's excited and celebrating and having a good time, and then it comes back and bites me in the ass.
Huh, how does it bite you in the ass whenever they ask for chargebacks? Is that what you mean?
And, you know, it's to the point where, you know, what do? Do you err on the side of caution and become super paranoid and not trust anyone? Do you become too trusting? And, you know, and I kind of land somewhere in the middle.
No, you didn't, Phil. Whenever you were receiving that shitload of money, you took that money and you're excited to get it. You didn't have any errors with it. You didn't even get paranoid about it. You didn't even show any distrust with the person. Instead, you're like, oh my God, this person gave me $200. Oh my God, thank you so much. And now it's like, I don't trust anybody that gives me money. Give me money if you're real, and then they give you money regardless.
I know that absolutely not everyone who comes to a stream and contributes has good intentions. At the same time, it's not my job to screen everybody. You know what I mean?
Yet you do every single time. Every time that someone gives you money on PayPal, you have their information. You know who's giving you money. You have their address. I'm gonna pull you. It's like, I have your address, I have your IP, and I have your address, and then you get smug about it.
But some people, you have to hope, are in it for the right reasons and are in it for the best. And you have shown absolutely no indication whatsoever this week at all.
Yeah, because he wants to keep the vest streak going. He wants you to relive your past glories. That is a bad thing. And because not only is it you making you look more of the narcissistic asshole that you already are, but on the other hand, it's making you relive a past glory like Al Bundy, that you want this to return. You want yourself to be known on the internet again as someone positive, when that will never happen. Shit that you've done recently kind of proved that.
Of anything negative from what I've seen, you know, even at one point you came in and you kind of criticized React content. I didn't even know it was you. I thought it was a troll. And we had a conversation behind the scenes and, you know, we resolved that, right?
Because he didn't care about the React content. He thinks React content's probably boring. But later on, he ended up just blowing you off and just be like, yes, I'm so sorry I said those things, Philip. And he's like, that's what I thought, Jinx. Now you're going to give me more money. Like a... Oh man, why did I put that thought in my head? I
don't see any reason to feel like anything this week from you has been fake. I'm not saying that's not. I'm just saying, you know, there's no indication. I'm not going to sit here and freak out about it and say, oh, no, I can't trust it.
You've already done it. You keep doing it. Anytime you talk about drama, you freak out. Doesn't matter if it's about money or just anything. You go Muppet mode, you know, because you're not a hypocrite. And hold on. One of the kettles is looking at me. Oh, no. What should I do?
What are you going to do, right? You move forward positively in light. And I hope for the best. And we're having a public conversation about it, too. Everyone's seen this unfold in real time.
Yeah, no. I'm calling bullshit. Your body language is giving yourself away, Phil.
This isn't like some secret thing. Some idiots actually believe, Phil, do you see? Jinx really is a secret agent that Phil has employed. And he tells him when to contribute every day. And it's like...
You have done this shit before, Phil. There are multiple emails about it. There are times where you're taking a break and you come back and all of a sudden, oh my God, money came in. Yeah, we already know this history, Phil. Just stop. Also, that is exactly how I feel. The facepalm right now. Anytime you come up with something incredibly fucking stupid, that's how I feel.
It doesn't even make sense what they say because the pop-ups I do for tips are manual. Right? I get things through PayPal, I shout people out, and we add them. Like, literally, there could be no tips. You understand that? Like,
yeah, there have been no tips. You get super chats, and you still get upset. You really do. And you're like, guys, contributions are low right now. I'm expecting tips. And he doesn't want to say that, oh, there's an event going on in WWE Champions. There's a nude Hogan that I want to get. God.
I could be lying about every tip on the stream, and
yes, you are. You have lied about tips before. Kirby in the Forgotten Land is a great example. Someone gave you $25 in tips, telling you, hey, put it on there. I want this to go on Kirby. And do you do it? Fuck no, you don't. Instead, you forget about it. And when people bring it up, you ban them. Jeez, you lie about everything.
No one ever tips me. Well, how would that benefit me exactly?
It benefits you because you could pocket the extra money and nobody knows about it but the people that call you out. Oh my God, you're essentially that Theory of a Dead Man song. You're like, you lied about you and you lie about me. Essentially. That whole bullshit. You are that fucking song.
Right? All it would do is make me look like I'm making an insane amount of contributions I'm not making. How does that benefit the stream exactly? Like,
it benefits you, not the stream. It benefits your goddamn bank account.
It doesn't mean these things these people say doesn't make any sense at all.
Yet there's proof of it, Phil. You always deny the evidence.
This is nonsense. It's complete stupidity with these things that people are saying.
What, you seem to think that the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence or whatever the bullshit is? Come on, man.
All right. Anyway, on top of all of that, ladies and gentlemen, there's one other tip to shout out, okay?
Oh my god, something that's not Jinx? What a shock!
Okay? And that tip, indeed, is a $150 tip from Jinx. Yes, Jinx has done it again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
For the 11th straight stream, we have hit our goal because Jinx just did a $150 tip.
Jesus Christ. Anytime he makes money, he's always happy about it.
Okay? So there we go. And what I would like to do is read his message, and then we're going to get all the polls going again.
Oh, please read the message. I desperately want to know what Jinx says.
All right? The streak continues. So Jinx says...
Yeah, but you won't put it on a counter, though, because I learned from last time, even though you keep announcing it.
The following. I'm super excited for more Zelda. I'm seeing good progress in the future for today. Invest type baby. Hope you're doing well. I can't wait for the end of the DLC tonight and getting back to the main story.
Here's the sad thing about this, though. He has allowed this contributor to mention the best streak. He actually fully admitted that he could talk about it and Phil could talk about it. But anyone else brings it up, banned.
He's talking about Oblivion. Excellent. Well, thank you, Jinx. I'm glad to hear that. I, too, am looking forward to get back into regular Oblivion because I'll be honest, I liked regular Oblivion more than I liked the DLC. I don't think the DLC was that good.
Everyone that I've talked to when talking about the Shivering Isles DLC, they're saying that it's the best DLC. And Shale Gorath is one of the best reasons of that DLC. He's fucking unhinged, but he's likable. You're unhinged and you're a douchebag.
It felt more like a grind or a very, very challenging slog with not a lot of original stuff besides maybe some of the dialogue.
I've noticed a lot when it comes to DLCs of games, he absolutely fucking hates them. Cuphead DLC, The Delicious Last Course, or the DLC. He hated that DLC. It was $8 for 2 hours, maybe 3, and he hated it. He's like, they added nothing new to it, guys. They did nothing new. Even though they made you play as Miss Chalice and also allowed you to play as Miss Chalice throughout the entirety of the game. Like, they did a lot of good things with that game, Phil. And the DLC, it's still amazing, but you just hate it because I'm Darkside Phil.
I'm looking forward to get back to Oblivion in the main plot. So, all right. So with that,
I'm gonna put him up on the leaderboard. Pay other motherfuckers step up.
We're at $164 in tips, and with that, okay, it is time for some polls. Our first poll will be for a hat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's going to talk about the hat. Which hat is podcast best?
What's up, Jade? Good to see you here today.
Oh, good. Thank God it ended. I need the serotonin.
Go. I got the drip. Go.
Oh, my God. Thank God.
I got the drip. Go.
This is a hood classic. Such a hood classic.
I got the drip. It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second
I love this remix.
Just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
All right, I had enough of the serotonin hit. Thank you, Snort. So even though Phil continued on and he actually got his money, it still did not stop this fucker from talking about drama and still talking shit about somebody, even though they proved his ass wrong. How can someone live like this, man?
I don't care. All right? I can share my honest thoughts with my audience.
No. Anytime you call it an honest thought, it's a lie. Like you did with Stuttering Craig, how he sent you an email telling you that, oh yeah, we slammed you on the podcast. Yeah, we don't need you anymore. Even though that's not what they said. That is not what Craig said. It's really sad that you want to make up more drama just to make yourself relevant.
All I care about is what happens on this show with you. I don't care about any of the white noise bullshit of these idiots on the outside who are riding the coattails and just trying to get any kind of a toxic rise. Again, if you're someone who's in your 40s and it seems like the only content that anyone cares about that you put out is toxic shit that makes fun of other people, I think it's time to look in the mirror and reassess where you are.
This is where he's talking about Review Tech USA being on the Side Scrollers podcast for an interview, as well as Stuttering Craig. Phil, these people that you're making fun of, or you're saying that they're doing toxic shit to you, or in general, they have personal shit going on in their lives as well. Do they want to admit what's going on? If they choose to. But you will take anything that they have going on, use it as a ploy to be like, oh, hey, let's just squash the beef. We had something bad going around. And if they don't do anything that you want, you hate on them for it. That's why you hate Rich. Every time someone mentions Rich, you don't like hearing about it. Anyone mentions Stuttering Craig, you fucking despise it. You just don't like talking about drama, but yet you'll still keep talking about drama and making shit up.
Perhaps you're a failure. And that's
There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. If you're in your 40s and you talk about toxic shit, you're a failure. Really, Phil? Look at your own goddamn self before you cast aspersions onto other people. You're the one that's failing. You're the one that's constantly having to beg for money. Not Rich. Not Stuttering Craig. Not even me. You. It's you constantly doing it. Not everyone else on the internet. It's you.
That's why it's the only reason people care about you is because you make fun of others. Right?
You make fun of others all the goddamn time as well. Oh my god. Oh, come here, Kettle. You want to... Come here. Come here. You want me... Oh, okay. I don't think the Kettle wants anything to do with me right now.
Right? Just saying. And there's a lot of people out there like that today. On YouTube in particular, there's a ton of people who are like that. And I'm not going to be a part of that community.
Yeah, you want to know the reason why you don't want to be a part of that community? Because we would tear you to fucking pieces.
I'm here to have positive and fun content with you.
What are you doing right now? Is this fun? Nobody wants to hear this shit. Is this positive? Fuck no. It's negative.
And that's what I'm all about. That's what I mean when I say meaningful content, productive, not destructive.
Yeah, but your content is not very productive, and you want to destroy everyone else's like chances of a career, or just try to destroy their image entirely. Look at Stuttering Craig. Look how well that turned out.
That's meaningful content to me.
Yeah, no, stop using the word meaningful. You have no idea what that fucking means.
Content that I can put out and I can say, I didn't hurt anyone today. I didn't have a giant segment tearing someone down, making fun of someone, being a jerk to someone, hurting someone, so that people would laugh at them and then send me money.
So Ronnie Blaze saying that you are jaded and you don't love video games anymore, that's not one of them. This whole segment about Rich and Stuttering Craig, that's not it either. I really want to know what is wrong with your head. I want a psychologist to come and peek at your brain just to truly see what the fuck is wrong with you.
I didn't do that. Instead, I had fun, meaningful conversations about myself and my life.
Yeah, which is all fake history.
With my audience. And guess what? We still had a great, successful stream. So it looks like it can work. You can actually be successful by being positive and not a toxic jerk.
Bull fucking shit. Most of the content that I could put out, I don't even care if it gets a positive response. If it does, I feel appreciated. I am glad that I can actually entertain people. You do not care about any of that. All you care about is if someone throws you your $150 every fucking stream and get a little bit more, and you keep constantly begging for it. Your form of positivity is a lot different than mine, buddy.
It's just that sadly a lot of people on YouTube aren't willing to do the hard work to figure that out. They just want to bring others down because that's the easy way out.
You did the exact same fucking thing. You did it with John and Howard. You did it with Leanna. You did it with everybody in the FGC. You have done this before, Phil. Stop projecting your hypocrisy onto other people.
Well, I'm not that kind of person. You understand?
You are that person. You will never fucking change.
I'm not going to be that kind of person. I never will be. I've definitely changed from my early days of YouTube where I didn't care what I said and did. I've done a total 180, and I'm going to be a positive and fun influence as long as I can for you guys, all right? I promise.
Bull fucking shit. You're contradicting what you just said earlier. Earlier you said that, oh, I don't give a shit. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can do all this. Fuck what everyone else thinks. Now, he's like, I changed. I used to do that back in the day. Phil, you still fucking do it.
I promise you that. I will do my best. I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes and flaws.
You made too many goddamn mistakes, and you're throwing all your shortcomings onto other people, throwing the blame onto other people. That's all that you do. Something bad happens to you, detractor's fault. Oh, something bad happened to you and you're broke, it's Rich's fault. It's everyone else's fault but your own. You cannot take responsibility of your fucked up actions.
But I'm going to do my best to, have a good time with all of you, and give you meaningful content that I think is worth you watching.
Yeah, this content that you're putting out, every time you play a video game, it's not worth watching unless you say something incredibly fucking stupid. Like I said, we can find golden shit, or it's mostly filled with shit nuggets.
Okay? Now, there very well be people who will literally react to what I just said. I don't care. I don't give a shit what they have to say, and you
Yeah, of course you'll say that you don't care, but in reality, you fucking do.
shouldn't either. If you like these streams and this content, all that white noise bullshit doesn't matter, because that's all it is.
You're making it like it's a background noise. It's not background noise because you keep talking about it. You're bringing it to everyone's attention. You see that white noise in the background? Let's bring it into closer. Oh, what's that? Oh my God, the noise got louder. Ah!
A bunch of little babies screaming at the wall to get more money from stupid people.
That's exact. Fuck!
Just ignore them. They don't matter to anyone, especially me. All right? That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, that's exactly what you had to say about it. You're just admitting to being more and more of a hypocrite. And you're trying everything in your power to make money while still being a hypocrite. The audacity of a man that will always say that he doesn't want drama involved with his life will always keep talking about drama. He'll find a way to bring it in and then kick out other people that talk about it the same fucking way. Same thing can be said about whole Jinx. When you mention Jinx, oh my God, he's such a good boy. He's done nothing wrong, and yet y'all are all dogpiling on him. But we all know that Jinx and DSP are actually talking with each other behind the scenes, asking each other like, hey, what should I do to give you money? And he tells them exactly when to do it. I know it's all a big quote-unquote conspiracy theory, but it's fun to make theories like that. But the whole thing with Rich going on Side Scrollers podcast, it made DSP even more and more salty. He kept saying that, oh, people are in their 40s and have done nothing of their life but bring people down. They're just failures, even though Phil is the prime example of failure. But to end up on this whole fucking thing about drama, we all know that Phil would never stop talking about drama. Because Alfred Hitchcock once said, drama is life with the dull bits cut out. And that's what Phil is. He's just full of drama and nothing of interest is in the fucking foreground.